Well, there's a lot of Dodger talk going on. Big setback for the Dodgers in the early morning hours today. Major League Baseball removed Cleveland Guardians closer Emmanuel Clase from the roster, put him on the commissioner's exempt list for at least 60 days. He's out till September 1st. He has been dragged in to the gambling probe with Cleveland's starting pitcher Luis Ortiz, who's been out since June in the midst of allegations betting on games, bad innings in games. Did somebody do something where there was a flurry of bets involving Ortiz, and he blew up in those games intentionally? Now, somehow Clase has been dragged into this. Was Clase betting on games? Because Clase has not had bad seasons where you'd say, why is everybody placing bets on the ninth inning of a Cleveland game that Clase is about to enter? Because that's a red flag.
Totally.
Yeah. But there's something going on with Clase. Now the fact that he's been removed and placed on the commissioner's exempt list till September 1st at the minimum, he's off the trade block. Nobody can trade for him. So that's a big setback for the Dodgers because that was item one on their agenda. Go find another relief pitcher. Now, there's all kinds of other rumors swirling around Dodger baseball right now that the Dodgers are talking, you ready for this, to Boston for Duran. That just surfaced over the weekend. Boston, the Dodgers are talking to Minnesota about full-service center fielder, left fielder, I can play the game, Harrison Bader.
Oh, nice.
Dodgers are talking to St. Louis about second baseman who could be an outfielder, Brandon Donovan.
Yeah.
Dodgers did reject requests that Dalton Rushing, the catcher first baseman, be included in any potential deal. They say no, but they got so many other resources they can use. Blake Snell is on his way to Los Angeles. He has completed his fourth rehab. He went 4+ innings, no hits. Oklahoma City, he's going to be activated by the end of the week. He will be in the rotation, we believe, on the weekend. On top of that, the Dodgers have done what I said they should do a week ago. They're taking one of their starting pitchers and converting him into the bullpen. Bobby Miller, who a year and a half ago was hot prospect, can't miss, did well, can't throw strikes right now. Bobby Miller is going to be moved to become a closer in Oklahoma City to see if they can just rely on his fastball and one other pitch rather than all the other pitchers that he just seems to be struggling with. He's got an ERA of 5.58. So the Dodgers are going to look within for bullpen help there. Other Dodger stories, Dustin May, I'm not going to say he's tapped out, but I think he's coming out of the rotation. And maybe he's going to wind up going to the bullpen as first man in, long reliever if need be, because he's had good outings supplemented by a bad inning. He just seems to have a bad inning all the time, and it blows up in his face. He's got an ERA, I think, of 4.85 now.
Mm-hmm.
I think his record's 6-7. He's dazzling. They had a stretch over the weekend. He went 3 innings or blowing people away, and then had a bad inning, and they wound up losing a game. The Dodgers, get this, they're 61-45. That's 16 over 500. And yet, I look at the Dodgers, and I find no comfort zone at all. To me, they're just a really troubled franchise. And baby, we got a pennant race again because of the Dodgers' problem. It is, John, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm never wrong. This is the most unimpressive team to be 16 games over 500. Is it not?
Oh, no. I mean, they're Jekyll and Hyde. And man, when they're Hyde, they're a problem.
Interesting weekend, Fenway Park. I don't know if you saw the video. The home plate ceremony Friday night, Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers came out to home plate and gave Walker Buehler his World Series ring.
Oh, yeah. You posted that on X.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
And, the outpouring of affection. And these are the Dodgers are on the World Series team. And then the rest of the Dodgers in the dugout came to the top step, gave him a standing ovation. It was really cool.
Nice. Yeah.
And, Walker Buehler, he had some phenomenal seasons with the Dodgers, and he had the courage to fight through 2 elbow surgeries and the rehab and the bumps and the starts and the stops and the struggles and then the dominance. Hell, they wouldn't have won the World Series last year without the way he pitched down the
threw
stretch.
really well.
Exactly.
In
So
the postseason.
that was so classy. And the other thing, I don't know if you saw this in the video. It's the first time the Dodgers have played at Fenway in a long time. Kershaw led all the Dodger foreign players and their rookies out to left field. They opened the door to the green monster where the scoreboard is, and he had all the players go in behind the green monster where the scoreboard is. You know, it's a manual scoreboard where they hang the runs totals and all that. And he had all the Dodger players, notably the Japanese players, the Korean players, who had never experienced that. He said, this is what this is. And this park was built when Babe Ruth was here. And then the players autographed. There's a big cement slab above the manual scoreboard, and they all autographed it. It was kind of cool. Kershaw, history lesson to all the new Dodgers. So, I mean, it's just fascinating, the Dodgers Fenway Park. John, your turn.
Wow. I mean, you got a lot there. First of all, the Hader Bader and the other kid, Donovan.
Yes.
Those are good pickups if they can get them. And those are really serviceable guys that can play multiple positions. You know, the whole thing with Kershaw and the Fenway. Well, what I was reading, that was for just, it's a custom for rookies to always get that chance to do that. Or is it just a VIP thing? You know, I don't know, but it's cool that you can go back there. You know,
Ohtani had never been there.
Yeah.
And the other players from Japan. And here's Kershaw and the interpreter explaining to them this manual scoreboard that goes back to the 1930s and 40s and with the history of the Green Monster. And then they took him out and he showed them the seats that Larry Lucchino built on top of the wall of the Green Monster and explained how those are luxury seats and the short fly balls go in there for home runs. And that was great history.
Well, hopefully those young men, from other countries appreciated it, because it's a great history. But I want to talk about Dustin May for a minute. Now, he obviously has overcome all these struggles, but, his fastball isn't what it was, prior to his surgeries. And I kind of wonder, has he sort of dialed it back a little bit because he's being a starter, wants to get those extra innings, pitch 5, 6, 7 innings? Because if you made him a closer, or a high leverage setup guy, and you let him go just for 1 inning, I mean,
max effort,
it would be 102, 103 with 2-seam fastball movement that would be crazy.
He's been at 100 since he came back, but the secondary pitches, he's all over the place, and more recently all over the place. He started the season like a house of fire, but his name's on the trade block too. I don't know if the Dodgers want to get rid of him. People might be asking for him. But, maybe the Dodgers just need to rethink, as you say, this guy cracks 100. Just let him throw an inning max effort as a key setup guy or maybe a closer and give him a second life, because right now he'll go 5 innings and he'll have 3 innings where this looks like vintage Dustin May, and then all of a sudden it falls apart, and then he's walking guys. He walked 3 guys in 1 inning the other night. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. They're going to do a deal. Trust me, they're going to do a deal. But losing Clase,
that's a big hit.
That's a big hit for Dodger baseball. So that's all things Dodger Blue. Third topic on